the first quarter of the game. Morant bats for two. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
James dishes to Embiid. Back to LeBron. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Vince Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Concho subbed in for John Morant.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. And then for USA, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jason Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Halliburton. The three from Morant. And James pulls it down. USA trails by 5. Outside Curry. 55 seconds left to play in the first. There's the triple. Edey with the rebound. Curry's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. From the line, Morant finds Jackson. Now Eldama. Morant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And another miss by Memphis. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Edwards slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. No good from Clark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For USA, they've made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
At the line for the away team.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. Embiid, he's checked in for USA. James comes in for Bam Adebayo.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys?
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. The three from Morant. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 20 points.
Well, I think John Joy's taunting them a little bit like this by answering their three.
And here's KD for three. Memphis leading. Embiid with the steal. Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bounce pass from Durant. Halliburton inside the three-point line.
Using that near 7-foot frame. Aldama says not today.
Embiid with the steal. Here's KD. Pass to Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Morant against Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Halliburton, no good. Here's Conchar. Edwards defending. To the left side wing. A three from Morant. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Zach Edey. And it's Ty Jerome in for Santi Aldama. And then for USA, Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Halliburton.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Curry against Jerome. Morant outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The alley-oop and the rejection by Clark. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by USA. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry outside. And no good that time. Memphis with the ball. Anjar on the wing. Fires from deep. A free ball by Morant.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jalen Wells comes in for John Concho. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Durant's checked in for USA. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Morant bullies his way inside.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture him.
James with it. He has 5. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. USA with another miss. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Morant with it, outguarded by Tatum. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. The 3 from Morant. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for USA. 9-point game. Curry making it look so easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Morant against Davis. In the center of things, Morant.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Outside Tatum. Curry. Intense shot. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
But when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
On the court for USA, they've got Jason Tatum. Anthony Edwards out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Embiid, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Pass to Jackson. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And that one's good. Morant.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Embiid, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And it's Morant missing. USA trails by 11. Here's Curry. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 11. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Wells. Here's Morant. And Embiid with the block.
How about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Good on the triple. He's got 14.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Outside Curry. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. At the tip, the kick out to Tatum. Launches it. The putback. USA working now with the new shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. The three from Morant. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Embiid kicks to Edwards. Back to Embiid. Outside Edwards. Inside. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Morant gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Tatum.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Curry. He's got 14. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. It's stolen by Edwards.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Morant against Edwards. Morant with the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
From downtown, drills it from outside. Morant's got 54 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The USA calls time here. Vince Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for John Morant. And then for USA, Adebayo is checked in for Embiid. Kevin Durant comes in for LeBron. And Halliburton subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and so it looks like it's still USA's ball. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Halliburton for three, sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 10 points.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Good as the jump shot falls. 12 points for him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. John Conchar out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Jackson passes to Aldama. From deep. It's hauled in by USA.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Conchar. Offline with his three. And Halliburton's got the ball here for USA. Trailing by 19. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Jerome with it. Halliburton picks him up. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Halliburton for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for USA. With the shot, Aldama can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Jerome passes to Clark. Jerome against Davis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jalen Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Conchal. And then for USA, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Halliburton. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ty Jerome.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 3, Kentavious Caldwell.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Memphis ball.
Morant with it, now defended by Embiid. Morant with the bucket.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
James, the bounce pass. The deep three from Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Here's Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got 60.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Don't sleep on Embiid's ability to create for his teammates, and it helps draw defensive attention away from his attack.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That shot wide open. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
3-on-3. Lets the three fly. Edey with the rebound. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Tatum. On the wing, Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Wells, and Memphis with another turnover here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry with the three. Drops in the tray.
3.
Clark for three. The rebound by James. So it's USA now. 19-point game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not